We share the same passions for art and history and the study of religion. Other than that, he's much cooler than I am, much more handsome, much more daring. But that's really the only overlap, our passion. My watch is in a safe in my library. I would never travel with it because I don't want to lose it. It's the watch that Tom Hanks wore in the movies. It's my Mickey Mouse watch. I don't bring it when I travel. Yeah, well, that's an interesting question. Langdon, in origin, has evolved into someone who is not afraid to say what he believes, even if it might be a little bit challenging to other people. He's also somebody in origin who has to learn about modern art. He doesn't know much about modern art. He's a classicist, and all of a sudden, he is faced with the complexity and often the strangeness of contemporary art. And it's fun, it's almost funny to watch him react to some of the artwork. To, for example, a giant puppy made out of flowers that's 30 feet tall, or a painting that's just all blue. Oh, I was joking because today I happen to wear blue. This is blue. Everything about origin is blue, and so I was joking. Somebody had asked me a very hard question about God, and so I suggested that the next question should be, what's your favorite color? Because the first one was so hard. It is my favorite color, but, you know, who cares? That's right. Although I guess in Vogue you might care. Certainly there are enormous concerns about the power of artificial intelligence, about its potential to become more powerful than we are, and perhaps decide that it doesn't need us. I happen to be an optimist. I believe that we will solve those problems, and that artificial intelligence will be an enormous force for good in our world. Well, I'm very privileged to have access to specialists in the fields I'm studying, whether it's an art curator or a computer scientist, a historian. These are people who would not have spoken to me before the Da Vinci Code, but now that I've had the Da Vinci Code, that they will speak to me. So it is 99% wonderful. I'm very, very fortunate to have had some success, because I remember very well when I had no success. There was times early on when nobody would read my books. I would hold a book signing and nobody would come. I would sit all alone in a bookstore with my pen, and nobody would want a signed copy. So I'm very grateful for my readers, you know, here in Taiwan and around the world. Oh, sure. I mean, I found out that I have a son named Chinchila. I didn't know that. I read that on some site. Sure, there's anytime you're a person who is in the public eye, there will be people who say things that are not accurate, and also things that are not nice. They'll be very critical sometimes, and you have to understand how to handle that. And that's true for all artists, though. Whether you're a musician or a painter or a writer, you're presenting yourself to the world and you're saying, here's what I do, I hope you like it. And some people will say, yes, I like it. But there will be some people who say, I don't like it at all. And you have to just smile and say, okay, well, fortunately, there are a lot of other books that you can read, and so everybody's happy. And you can't take it personally. That's true.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true. I hang upside down. I'm sorry. It's a little strange, but it works for me. Thank you very much.